This is a really useful feature for distributor groups, especially who share their inventory. So we allow distributors to hold the inventory and then share that. They hold the inventory custody and then they share that inventory visibility with everyone in their distributor group, so all of their reps, because maybe they're stocking the stuff at the hospital and they've got 3 people that cover surgeries at the hospital. They're pulling from the same bin of inventory. So if you have distributors who share their inventory, you may be running into a situation where a rep is covering a case, a rep goes to the surgery, they mark the inventory, and then they do a replenishment request after the fact, after the surgery. And by default, the recipient of the inventory is going to be the rep, but that's not really who you want the recipient to be. You want the recipient to be the distributor, but since the rep is the one who did the case, historically, you were locked into sending it to the rep themselves. So I'm going to show you here what we've done to solve for this issue. So we're in an inventory request. You'll see it is a replenishment request. It was made by this Acme sales rep, and this Acme sales rep is a part of a distributor group. So the first thing that I'm going to do, and I only show you just one little part of this, I'll select the inventory, and then you'll notice this is where the change has been made. So the custody, where is the inventory coming from? I'm just going to say this inventory is coming from my organization. And then who's the recipient? Well, because the recipient is associated to a distributor group, I am able to either send it to the person who has asked for it, or I can actually select that I'm going to send this directly to the distributor. And so then what happens here is go through all the rest of the same process. When I create this transfer, the transfer is going to go to the distributor. It is not going to go to the sales rep. So again, if you have a rep that is making a request for inventory, and it doesn't just have to be in a replenishment, but if they're making requests for an inventory, for inventory items, and they are associated to a distributor group, you will have the ability to select if you send that to the rep or if you send that to that rep's assigned distributor.